It's Sunday night in the NFL, and we're coming to you from under the lights as we welcome you to the NFL on EA Sports.
One team's on a roll here, a 3-game winning streak, and things are starting to click, Phil.
Yeah, when you're on a roll, Jim, and you've won a few games in a row, your confidence level, it's just through the roof. And even when you get behind, you go, no big deal. We got that confidence inside. We've done it before. We'll do it again. I think they're a very dangerous team here today.
And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down.
Let's go.
The 49ers from the 27. Got a flag.
The defense will take the penalty.
The 49ers running back that time, he makes a bad decision. You can't be looking to make every play a big play when you're running the football. Look for a few yards, take advantage of that. He tries for the big play. What happens? He gets tackled for a loss.
Dropping back now into the shotgun. Bennett gets to him.
Well, you expect defensive ends to get sacks because they come around the outside. But when you get pressure from the inside and the defensive tackle gets a sack, that's just an added bonus.
The Seahawks defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. Carrying it out. And they can't connect. Here's our look at the 49ers offense. Last week they posted big numbers on the ground, eclipsing the 200-yard mark. They'll send it back to the quarterback out of the gun.
Looking to go down the field here.
And after only 3 plays, that incompletion brings us to 4th down.
All set to punt here. He's got a chance to return this one.
Keeps chugging along. And a run back of about 17.
The Seahawks love this type of play. Of course, everybody would. When you get a good punt return, that's what you want. And, of course, it helps when you have an explosive punt returner back there.
Double tight end formation.
Wilson's going to be in the pistol here. Heaving it down the field. And it's incomplete. Here's the Seahawks offense. And on the year, they have put up the 3rd most points in the National Football League.
And now they'll try over again on 2nd down.
Wilson with the give. This is 3rd down. Graham's lined up outside on the right. Wilson's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Pass is intercepted. Into the open. Touchdown.
You got to love that from your defense. They take a chance. They get the interception. Not only do they do that, they return it a long way for the touchdown.
And the extra point is good.
They'll take it at the 20.
The Seahawks on offense after throwing the football to the other team the last time they had the ball.
Yeah, they got to be careful. They got to know who they're going up against. This is a defense that's good and smart. When you put those things together, look out. It's hard to make big plays against this defense.
And now here's the 49ers defense. This is an aggressive bunch that a week ago came up with 6 sacks.
That
leads us to second down. Going deep, and it falls incomplete. We're early in this one, but already a crucial 3rd and long play coming up.
These are tough situations. What are you going to do on the offensive side? There's only so much you can do. If I was the defense, I would look for a screen.
The pass play fails to work, and now it's 3rd down. Wilson set, empty backfield. The Seahawks get set at the line, needing to get to the 30 for a first. He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. Got hit on the release. So this offense fails to move the chains here on 3rd down, and that's an early win for this defensive team.
Yeah, it was. Good job by the defense. I like what they did. Now can the offense come on the field and get involved and make something happen and get some emotion on that sideline for that football team.
Looking for a lane on the return. Gain 18.
The 49ers know there's 3 parts to every football game: offense, defense, and special teams. What a play for the special teams here. Good punt return, good blocking. They get it done.
First down at the 43. Room to work. Steps out of bounds.
Well, this early in the game, to watch the opposing offense march down the field and get inside the 20, this keeps the defense, they might be shaking a little, but if they stop them here to a field goal try or worse, that'll get their confidence back.
The 49ers come out in the pistol. Second down and 11. Here's a look at the Seahawks defense. Their specialty, taking the football away, and they're right up there with the best of them. 3rd down and 11. Intercepted. He's got some daylight. He's brought down.
You got to stay aggressive on the defensive side. That time the defense did. Even though the offense was going in to score, they come up with the big play, and they get the interception inside their own 20-yard line.
First down at the 44. Flag. He rips it right out of the wide receiver's hands. The defense accepts the penalty. At the 34, 66 yards from pay dirt. The Seahawks come to the line with a bunch set. Johnson's there to make the tackle. This first quarter now. He's taken down at the 42. This defense is ready to pounce here early in this game as a 3rd and long play is coming up.
They sure are. There's no doubt about that. They got themselves in a good situation here. If I'm the quarterback now, 3rd and long, I would be very cautious and conservative.
The defense looking for one more stop here on 3rd down after that run. Looking to go deep. He's able to come down with it. What a catch. One-handed. One-handed catches, Phil, are becoming a thing of art.
Well, they practice it now, Jim. I think as they're growing up, you see them practice it out on playgrounds when they're in practice, and they come out here in the game, and they just make it happen. That is really, truly an incredible one-handed catch.
First and goal from the 8. Handoff made. And a gain of 4.
Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run. Nowhere for the running back to go. And they stopped him for a short gain.
That's second down coming up. They feed it to him one more time. And Ward's there to take him down. That penalty is, of course, going to be accepted by the defense. Coming up to the line at the 14. Russell Wilson has it under center. Touchdown, Seattle. His 15th touchdown grab this year.
What a throw by the quarterback for a touchdown. It was just really nice. He threw it beautifully, right on target. Touchdown.
The 49ers in kickoff return formation. They're setting up the return. And they're all over him at the 18-yard line. The 49ers offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
Makes the catch in the open field. It's first down as they head to the line. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. The give. And that's a gain of 10.
Nothing like a running back who fights for every extra yard. When you get that extra yard or 2, what it does, it just creates better situations for your offense.
Let's go.
Torrey Smith with the catch. Here they come to the 41-yard line. The Seahawks lined up in the nickel. First down at the 41. And that's a gain of 9.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to. And also, it opens up so many other things for your offense.
From the shotgun. Has his man. Gets about 9 on the play.
There's no doubt time of possession can be an overrated stat in games many times. But one thing you want to do, throw and catch it just like this to pick up those first downs and keep it going.
Get ready.
First down at the 23. Scans the field. And that gains a few.
Well, there's not much to say about that play, Jim. It was a completion by the quarterback, and it picked up a couple yards.
The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage.
Get ready.
Second down and 6. That's dropped by Smith, who couldn't bring it in.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit there, don't you, Jim? They are all over the receivers, all over the field, nowhere to throw it, and it just results in an incompletion.
The 49ers have a third down coming up. They did a great job a week ago of converting on third down.
Let's go.
From the shotgun. Brings it into his body. And that's a gain of 9.
That's a good job by the receiver. Running the drag route across the field. These are not easy throws for the quarterback, but he sticks it right on him for the completion.
Back here to start quarter 2. We are deadlocked right now in a game that has seen its fair share of defense.
Yeah, it's kind of fun to watch, isn't it? I love defenses when they come out and they just establish the line of scrimmage and beat the offense up. That's what we've seen so far, and I think it's going to continue.
The 49ers in the pistol formation. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. This will be second down. The 49ers come out in a bunch set. Another handoff right back to him. And picks up about 3.
If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
Gets it again. Gains about 3. Should be what we call a gimme. The kick is through for 3. They've taken the lead on that field goal with the second quarter just getting going.
Nice job by the offense. I thought there were a few plays called that time by the offensive coordinator that were not very good, but they overcame the coaching and still got 3 points.
Takes off from the 5. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33, maybe the 34-yard line. The Seahawks come to the line in a tight game here in the second quarter. The score's 10-7. First down at the 34. He makes the catch. Can you believe how steady and reliable this guy is?
He is. What's the phrase for it? He is money, Jim Nance. Man, he pays off every single time. You throw the football near him, he'll make the catch.
The 37 is the line of scrimmage. The 49ers with a nickel look here on defense. Going for the deep ball. Touchdown, Seahawks. He's caught his 7th touchdown pass of the season. The Seahawks now will tack on the extra point. The point after try is in the books. Steven Hauschka ready for the kickoff. Touchback now as the ball comes out to the 20. The 49ers are getting their offense geared up here. It's going to be interesting to see, Phil, how they react, because I know there was a letdown the last time they had it. They kept the ball for a long time. They picked up a whole ton of yardage, but ended up with only a field goal. So let's see how they'll react now.
Jim, I think you're right. I think they were disappointed in the fact that they executed so many plays and ended up with a field goal. Let's see if they can come out and look for something a little more dynamic where they don't have to have those long drives. Look for big plays instead.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up second down and 8. It's a 2 tight end formation. Gets the handle here. Tackled down at the 22. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day. Now looking at third down. The 49ers get set at the line, needing to get to the 30 for a first. Knocked down as he fires it.
The 49ers put themselves in a situation where the defense has all the advantage. They know the pass probably has to go down the field on 3rd and long, and they were ready for it.
He's going to try and return this one. And he's brought down right at the 42. That return's good for about 5. The Seahawks offense is in rhythm. Coming back out for another drive. The last 2 times they've had it, they found the end zone.
Their rhythm, they're making it look easy, Jim. It's like watching you dance. You have such great rhythm. It looks like you're not even working at it. So that's how it looks for this offense here today.
They'll run it here.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home. They stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
And here we have second down.
The Seahawks all bunched up here as they get set at the line. Has the grab. And they bring it down at the 38-yard line. The Seahawks are up right now, and credit goes to the quarterback here, partner. Wilson's had a very solid opening half.
He sure has, and then people are getting open down the field, Jim, and he's right on target. He's feeling it. He is absolutely in the groove. Well, every defense is looking for somebody to sack the quarterback, and that time the speed of the defensive end gets around the tackle and gets the sack.
Coming up, second down.
The 49ers defense now is going to go nickel. Russell Wilson will take it from the gun.
Wants to go deep.
Seattle is in for the score. Touchdown. Wilson's now got 30 touchdown passes this year. Add the extra point. The kick is good. The 49ers in kickoff return formation. Touchback. The 49ers offense comes back onto the field. Let's see if they can move the chains this time, because the last possession was ugly. They weren't out there very long.
Jim, you know how I think in situations like this, I think it's more up to the coach than the players. Call a play that really catches the defense off guard so you can get an easy gain and get the momentum on your side and get it rolling.
Second down now.
The 49ers come to the line of scrimmage and empty out the backfield. Everyone split out wide. Tackle down at the 47. It's still early, but we've seen this wide receiver come out and make plays already.
Yeah, I know it's early, but you can tell he is fired up. He has come out here with tons of energy, and every play is full speed. Kind of reminds me of Jerry Rice back in his heyday.
First down and 10.
Space to work. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field. At the line of scrimmage, the 41.
Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
Looking across the middle, and he comes down. No, the defender tips it out.
That incompletion by the quarterback, hey, I give the quarterback no fault. That was just tremendous coverage by the secondary player. He's in position and able to make the football be incomplete.
Has his target. That's a gain of 6.
The 49ers understand just get whatever yards you can every time you run a play. That's what they do that time. It's a short completion, but look what position it puts them here in on third down. This is something they can handle.
The 49ers will take the snap from the 35. The 49ers get a first down.
I don't know what the answer is when it comes to guarding these tight ends now. There's just not much you can do. I'll tell you the best way to stop the tight end, rush the quarterback.
They come to the line of scrimmage at the 29.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion.
And now we reach the 2-minute warning here in the second quarter. The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. Out of the shotgun formation. Intercepted.
Wonderful job by the defense that time. They stayed after it. And inside their own 20, they finally come up with the play. They get the interception, and they keep the other team from getting points on the board.
The 49ers defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Throws the pass. Can't find the target on the pass underneath. Second down and 10. He'll throw it over the middle. Makes the reception. Ward's there to make the tackle.
Well, the quarterback showed off his arm strength that time, didn't he? He put the football right on the money, on a line, right into the receiver's hands.
Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. Second down coming up. Stands in the pocket. And he knocks the ball out of his hands.
Good job that time by the secondary. They're in good position. They make the play, and it's an incomplete pass by the quarterback.
Third down on the way. The Seahawks will look to get to the 45 to pick up a first down. Wilson's back in shotgun formation. Got a flag down here. And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down. Bill declined the penalty and let the play stand.
The Seahawks on their offensive play sheet, they don't have many plays for third and long situations, but that is a really nice job that time by the offense, the quarterback. They pick up the first down. That'll get you going.
The Seahawks snap it at the 41. Amari Cooper has the catch. Play number 6 coming up on this drive. Hurry up, 2-minute offense.
They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
Finds his mark. And Ward's going to make the tackle.
Wilson's job is to sell that play fake, and boy, did he do it that time. It fooled the defense, and they get the completion.
The Seahawks moving inside the 20 and the red zone. Last week, they just feasted on that part of the field. Coleman's taking the handoff. The Seahawks use another timeout here, and they have one left. Second down coming up. The 49ers out now in a 4-6 formation. Handoff. They jam it in on the goal line. Touchdown. Getting close to the half, and they're giving their opponents a lot to talk about in the locker room.
Yeah, they are putting some kind of whipping on them here early in the game. I'll just say this for the defensive side that's losing. It's been terrible. So go in there at halftime, change what you're doing, and get back in this game.
That's a touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20. The 49ers just gave up some big turnover points. Let's see if they can hold on to the football this time, Phil, because we know how crucial it is. We talked to the coaches about it this week. This was their concern with this team.
Well, if you want to stay on the field, you better quit turning it over, right, Jim? That's what the coaches look. You make mistakes on the field, they're going to be forgiving to a point, but you got to be smart, you got to be efficient, and get the job done.
2nd and 6. Launching it deep. Catch made. The teams head to the locker room, and we'll be heading to the studio to our pal Larry Ridley as you watch the NFL on EA Sports. The second half has officially started, and are we going to see a big-time comeback? No return. The ball's coming out to the 20. The Seahawks take the field here in the second half, looking to extend their lead in this one, partner.
Yeah, you know what you do? It's halftime is over. You come out here. You're not sure what the new game plan is going to be, but feel your way into the game. Don't take a chance early and turn the football over.
The third quarter begins with this play. Lynch is there to take him down.
The days of thinking you're just going to rush the passer, those days are over for defensive ends. Yes, you have to rush the passer, but you got to be able to stop the run. That was a great job that time.
The 49ers lined up in the nickel. 2nd and 10. They'll go ground. And the flag comes out. The defense will take the penalty.
Look up at that scoreboard. You're leading the football game, so we have a 3rd and long situation. So you've got to know that. Manage the game. Don't take a chance.
Graham's a receiver all the way out to the right. Wilson's got it in the gun. Looking long. And it's incomplete.
I'll say this. In your situation like this, 3rd and long, and you're winning here, if you throw the football, fire the coach. I'm just saying that because I don't think there's any chance they're going to throw the football in this situation.
The 49ers go with the dime formation here on defense. The Seahawks call on the punting team. Tackled right around midfield. And a run back of about 3. The 49ers talked things over at the intermission, and I'm sure one of the first orders of business was to try to figure out a way to get this offense going, Phil.
Absolutely. That's what you want to do, and I think you do that by play call. So the coach, they have many plays that we call drive starters. Catch the defense by surprise. They need to call one of those right here and right now to get this offense going.
Averill brings down the quarterback.
There's a couple ways to get to the quarterback. Run over the tackle or run around him. It doesn't matter as long as you get the sack.
Almost to the 40 at the 39-yard line.
Get ready.
From the gun. Scanning the field. But it's incomplete.
Got to give this secondary credit. In this passing league now, it's hard to make plays, but a good play there and another incomplete pass.
The 49ers come to the line with an empty backfield. The 49ers have it at the 39. Down the field. Makes the play. One-handed. Taking another look at the stats here, we have a wide receiver who has put together a complete game, Phil.
It has been a tremendous game, Jim, no doubt about it. Now we understand why guys want to be wide receivers in the NFL instead of running.
The ball is fumbled. A recovery by the defense. Phil, this team has been an embarrassment from the start, and now they fumble the football to start the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, you know, Jim, when you don't play with enthusiasm, how do you expect things to work out well for your football team? They've shown no effort, no enthusiasm, and that's why they're getting whipped out here today.
First down at the 42. They have this one covered up, and it's going to set them back for a loss. Almost to the 40 at the 39-yard line. The 49ers with a nickel look here on defense. Launches it down the field. Locked in on the football and has hold of it. Taking it all the way home for the touchdown. And that touchdown puts them in the driver's seat. Early stages of the second half.
You know, somewhere along the line, you got to take a stand and you just got to say, I've had enough. And on the defensive side, they didn't do that in that drive. So maybe they could come out on the offensive side, find a way to score some points and get back into this game.
Takes it from the 4, and here we go. Brought down at the 20. And a run back of about 16. The 49ers are set to take the field again on offense after a crazy sequence that didn't go their way. That turnover led to turnover points. And now let's see if the offense can get that back, Phil.
Yeah, listen, I know they're going to be motivated because after they turned the football over last time, the coaches took them to the sideline and just gave them heck. That's for sure. That's a good way of seeing it. So motivation, can't make those kind of mistakes. You've got to go out there and be much better.
But it falls incomplete.
Always protect against the deep ball first. That's what the defense did this time. They were alert. Nice job. The result, just a long incompletion.
Failing to complete that one. So second down here. The Seahawks defense now is going to go nickel. Drop back, shotgun formation. He has the grab.
The drag route is a huge part of every offense now in the NFL. It's where the receiver starts on one side of the football, goes across the field, looking for those spots where he can catch it, and the quarterback that time threw it at the right time, right on target. Good yardage, just short of the first down.
Poirier has the reception.
Now you're really in a tough spot, but that is a good job picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. All you can do is just keep picking up those first downs. You hope it leads you to a score, and then you play the game from there.
First and 10. Two hands on the football and has the catch. Going to take it the distance. Going to take it home for the touchdown.
Got to take advantage of situations like this. Not often in the NFL do you get somebody this wide open. Good job by the receiver. Nice job by the quarterback seeing him. And what do you get? An easy touchdown pass.
The Seahawks are set to return the kickoff. That'll be a touchback, and the ball will be placed at the 20.
The Seahawks offense preparing to get this drive underway. Their last drive actually ended in a touchdown, Phil. We'll see if they still have it in them to issue a repeat performance.
Well, what you saw in that last drive was everything just came together perfectly for him. The experience of the football team, the talent of the players, and the coaches helped them out, and they got it done.
First down at the 20. Surveys. And off the mark on that short throw. The defense accepts the penalty.
A long field ahead of them at the 10.
Flip to the outside. Armstead's all over that offense and brings him down.
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
The 49ers defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. And that's going to be a safety.
Oh, this play reminds me of the Super Bowl. Tom Brady getting sacked on his first passing attempt against the New York Giants. When you're in your own end zone, you know you have to get rid of the football quickly. The quarterback didn't, and that's why there's a safety.
And he is brought down at the 45-yard line.
The 49ers offense coming back onto the field after a touchdown drive the last time they had it, and they certainly attacked that secondary and got there via the pass.
Well, Jim, let me ask you this. How would you like to be the defensive coordinator right now? Because you're over there, you don't know what's going to happen. No matter what you call, you feel like, hey, the quarterback's hot. He's probably going to beat what we're trying to do.
Second down and 10. Third down following the incompletion.
Hyde in the backfield. Single back set.
Not get both feet down.
The 49ers don't have a lot of options on third and long situations. The pass goes incomplete, and the defense did a good job of staying back there and not giving up the deep throw.
Fields it cleanly and starts his return. Gain 14.
The Seahawks cannot feel good about giving up that safety the last time out.
That one hurts an awful lot, Phil, because they just got overpowered.
Yeah, they did. But listen, they feel bad, but I'll tell you who feels good is that's the defense. Man, were they impressive, just overpowering the offense and getting that safety.
I've always felt that a safety should be worth more than 2 points. What do you think?
Well, you always are trying to make up new rules. I like the rules the way they are.
It's now second down. Trying to plow ahead. Ball is out, and it's a takeaway. That's a touchdown, and that tightens things up. Officials stop play now. They want to take another look at that last play. So now they're going to take a look at whether the knee was down before the ball came out.
Well, when we look at this, let's look when the knee hits the ground. As we look at it, when the knee hits the ground, does he still have total control of the football? If you deem him to have total control, then it's not a fumble.
The Seahawks have it at the 29. Brings it in. And he's going to be tackled right around the 43. That's his 4th catch of the day. Coming to the line at the 43. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Lynch is the one who brings them to the ground. They have the lead, but they have no running game to speak of to this point. That may change here down the stretch, trying to take the air out of the football.
Yeah, you're going to have to run it some just to work the clock and try to get the situations in your favor, but maybe every once in a while, fake that run and get an easy pass to keep that clock moving.
Going for the home run. But it's incomplete.
That's a wonderful job that time by the secondary. Everybody's in position. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football, and it leads to another incomplete pass.
It's third down with about a minute and a half to go in quarter number 3. The Seahawks take it from the 43. And he hauls it in.
That's an awesome job by the offense picking up this first down here in the second half. They've got a big lead. It's not about scoring anymore. It's just about milking that clock, and that is an art, and this team is good at it.
The 49ers defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel and picks up maybe 3 or 4.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain. The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
Second down and 7. Down the field. It's third down coming up. The Seahawks get set at the line, needing to get to the 14 for a first. Reaches out and snatches it. He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down.
This team, one of the better tackling teams in the NFL, and they play the situation perfectly. They give up the short completion. They come up and make the tackle. Now we have a 4th down.
Their lead a little more secure now, thanks to the kicker. And with the 4th quarter upon us, Phil, they've got to be feeling pretty good about things.
Oh, I think they are. That field goal just gave it an emotional lift. Everything they've done all day has been positive, and boy, they're going to be tough to beat.
He'll have a chance to take off. And he's taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30. The 49ers got absolutely nothing out of their previous possession, and here they are back on the field. Another 3 and out, I would have to think, would be very demoralizing to this team right now, Phil.
Yeah, it's going to be demoralizing to the offense, but I'll tell you who's going to be more demoralized is the defense, because they need to sit on the sidelines and get a little rest. So I know there's a lot of pressure on this offense right now.
And it'll be second down and 6 after the running play on first down.
Well, let's go.
The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
Poirier is the target. That's his third catch of the day.
Receivers get scared sometimes running that slant route. They know their linebackers inside running towards them because they're watching the quarterback's eyes.
This will probably be the last play of the quarter.
The 49ers will take the snap from the 45. Underneath and incomplete that time.
Second down following that incompletion.
The 49ers with an empty backfield look here. Final quarter underway now with this snap. Smith there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it. Coming to the line at the 34.
This play set up by the long gainer.
He'll take the snap from the gun.
And he just tosses it incomplete. Second down after the incompletion.
The Seahawks lined up in the nickel. Takes it from the gun. Looking long. And the flag is down.
Jim, I just want to say this to the quarterback. It's third and goal. If the play's not there, throw it away. Do not force the action. Anytime your team is down, you're inside the other team's red zone, you look for one of your star players, your quarterback, wide receiver, or...
And he's in for the touchdown.
Ah, you just love it as a quarterback. You get down in there and it's first and goal, and you score. Now you don't have to sweat the fact that, man, what are we going to do if it gets to third down? You don't have to worry about it. Good run, nice touchdown. Jim, look at that. The defensive line all shifting down inside. They're expecting a run right up the middle.
Got the touchdown, got the two-point conversion. People love to go for two in this game, don't they?
Well, they do. And you know what? Now I guess you and I just can't sit here and blast the coach for a bad decision. When you pick up the 2 points, you can't complain about what they're trying to do.
He'll take it from the 10. Taken down at the 45.
There is nothing like a good return when you talk about special teams. Good blocking, the speed of the returner gets down the field, and after that tackle, now they have good starting field position.
The 49ers with a nickel look here on defense. Airing it out. Intercepted! And no return as this goes for a touchback.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
The 49ers offense heading back onto the field to start the drive after the result of their last possession was a touchdown. You think they've got another one in them, partner?
Oh, I absolutely do.
And he's thrown to the ground.
This might not be nice to say, but every once in a while it's kind of fun to watch the quarterback get sacked like that. Good job by the defensive end.
Snap it out of the gun. Smith's going to pull in the bullet pass. Smith's tackled right at the 35.
I like this. Show some patience. Don't try to get it all in one play. Pick up first downs and try to go down the field and score.
That long gain sets them up here on this play.
Let's go.
From the gun.
He reaches up and grabs it.
That's reception number 4 for him.
Well, if you guard the tight end close, sometimes that doesn't matter. They're so big and they got long arms, they can still make the catch. Quarterbacks give them a chance, they get it done.
The football sits at the 40.
First down following the long play.
Come on, let's go.
Out of the gun.
Looking long to Torrey Smith. With the contact, the ball comes out.
Well, the quarterback that time tried to squeeze it into tight coverage, but no can do. The coverage is too good, and the football falls incomplete.
2nd and 10. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one.
Quarterbacks always love play-action passes. Why? Because it usually gives them a little more time to throw. When you get more time, you're going to make a better decision, and you're going to be more accurate.
The 49ers take it from the 28. Looking to go down the field here, but they can't connect.
Good anticipation that time by the defender. He gets to the receiver just as the football's arriving, and he makes a beautiful hit to knock the football loose.
Let's go.
2nd down and 10. Torrey Smith with the reception. Touchdown, and that'll close the gap at this point.
Well, Jim, it's almost impossible to guard these guys nowadays as they go down the field. These wide receivers, they have feet like ballerinas, and even though you get tight coverage, they're so quick, they can get open and make the catches. D-line is shifting inside. They're pinching. I think they're expecting to run up the middle. Hey, interesting decision. I think we're going to see more two-point conversions in the league this year than ever before, because kicking an extra point from the 15-yard line, it's not a gimme anymore.
And he'll start his return. McDonald's in on the tackle. And a run back of about 12. The Seahawks offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake the last time they had the ball. The turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
Second down here. Out of the shotgun. The ball is knocked out.
Hey, easy call. Be safe. Put the pressure on the other team to make the plays on the offensive side to beat you. So right here, you call something very conservative.
It'll be 3rd down. Wilson from the shotgun. Can't hold on here as this ball's incomplete.
I thought the way this game was going, Phil, that the two punters in this game wouldn't even have to go into the locker room when it was over and even take a shower.
Well, that tells you a lot about what's been going on out here today. It has been an offensive explosion, no question, but finally a defense decided they had enough, and they found a way to get off the field.
Going to try his luck here. Breaks free. In the end zone. That's the first time he's found the end zone on the ground this season. The 49ers for the extra point. Extra point is good. The Seahawks are in shape now to return the kick. Fields the football at the 8. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24.
The Seahawks offense failed to muster a single first down the last time they had it. Let's see if their offense this time can create a few sparks.
Well, you know, the coaches were upset at them when they went to the sideline, so the sense of urgency is there. You should be fired up, and I expect a better drive this time.
Wilson comes out in the pistol. First down at the 24. Makes the catch inbound. The Seahawks still trail, but as we look at the passing numbers, it's hard to find much fault with them. Wilson's tried to keep his team in it any way he can.
Well, a couple things, Jim. You can't blame the quarterback because they're trailing. He has been outstanding here today. The offense, the offensive line, the play calling, all good.
It's 3rd and 15 here after the sack. Wilson from the shotgun. Heaving it down the field. And intercepted.
What a time for interception in the fourth quarter. These offenses could not be stopped throughout the game, but in the fourth, finally, a defensive play.
To be successful on the defensive side, I think the number one quality you must always have, and that is to be aggressive. I don't know where it's been all day, but it finally showed up, and they got the pick.
And it's now 2nd down and 5 after running it on 1st down. We're late in the 4th, and the offense is just trying to sit on the lead. Here's the handoff. And Irvin's all over the ball carrier.
The 49ers offensive coordinator, he has to be frustrated by that play. I think he calls the right play, but what happens? The run loses yards. That's just a bad job by the offensive line.
If they're going to have any chance at all here late in the 4th, the defense must make a big stop and give the ball back to the offense. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
I think as time has gone on, more and more coaches and teams, we see them going for it on 4th and short. But this decision, you're winning the game, 4th and short, you're near midfield. I don't think you go for it. Don't let the pressure of the fans or your players get into your mind. Punt the football away. That's the right decision.
Two minutes remaining, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The 49ers will punt the football away. Wants to give it a go here. And he's brought down by Antoine Buffet. And a run back of about 6. The Seahawks' last possession ended somewhat painfully with an interception. You wonder if they're going to try to compensate for that mistake on this drive, Phil.
Well, sometimes when you have a mistake on the offensive side, it does make you get more conservative. Let's look at it from the defensive side. It was just a tremendous play. So sometimes in the NFL, that's going to happen where the defensive player is just better than the offensive player.
I know you had a lot of experience at this, but after you threw an interception, what was it like coming back out of the field the next time?
Well, I tell you, I tell all my teammates, be alert. You might have to tackle again because I'm going to keep firing it down the field.
2nd down coming up. Time, obviously, a factor the rest of the way. Russell Wilson will take it from the gun. Has the reception all alone. Ward's there that time for the tackle.
Big first down by the offense that time. Here in the second half, they're losing a close game, and you get that first down. It just gives you confidence. It opens up the playbook, and it just gives you a better chance of going down the field and getting the score.
First down. Pressure on every snap now. They'll go shotgun here. Got the completion.
This is why teams are always practicing the 2-minute offense for situations just like this. You have the football under 2 minutes to go. You're losing. You pick up some good yards, and your player is smart enough to get out of bounds and stop the clock.
The 49ers defense now is going to go nickel. Will go ground. Bill, it's 3rd down. They are in 4-down territory, and the defense knows that.
Yeah, and you get a situation like this, Jim, on the defensive side. You need one of your pass rushers to come through and get on that quarterback.
3rd and 2. Going deep. The Seahawks have saved all 3 of their timeouts for here in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down, late stages. Jimmy Graham has the catch.
It's one of the real pressure moments of this game. The defense had him in fourth down and then gives up the first.
How about all that pressure on the offense? And, man, did they come through. What a job they gave themselves. 4 more downs to work with.
Now on first down, every snap crucial the rest of the way. 1st and 10. Catches the ball on the sideline, but does not get both feet down. 2nd down, late in the fourth quarter. Wilson's going to take it from the gun. On 3rd and long, they'll be in 4-down territory here. Wilson's alone in the backfield. Wilson standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Offense back on the field here for this 4th and 10 play. Back at the line. They're going for it on 4th. Gets it out for the completion.
The offense converts on 4th down just when the defense was looking to put this game away.
They can't get too excited on the offensive side. You got that first down. Now you got to go out there and finish the job.
First down. Pressure on every snap now. Huge play coming up. Offense looking for one. And that's a touchdown late in this one.
That's what you want to do. When you're behind late in the game, you get the football. You want to drive down the field, eat up the time off the clock, and score the touchdown to put you ahead. What a job by the offense.
Touchback here will bring the ball out to the 20. The 49ers offense comes out here, Phil, desperately looking to put a drive together that can give them a chance here late to win this game.
Always the tough thing to do in a situation like this for the offense is don't try to make the big play. Let it happen. Take a short gain if that's what the defense is giving you, especially on first down. Get this drive started by doing the right thing.
Now on first down, every snap crucial the rest of the way. The 49ers line up, split backfield from the gun to Smith. That's his 5th catch of the day.
Well, when you see a play like this by the offensive player, that is a great reflection on the coach. You can tell they've gone over these situations. When you're fighting the clock and you can get out of bounds, get it done. Good job by the offensive player there.
The 49ers were never threatened the weekend. Bruce Irvin has the sack. The 49ers use a timeout. They'll talk over things before calling what should be the final play. The 49ers, last snap. Let's see what they can do here. Hyde's on the right side, split out wide. Dropping back now into the shotgun. Secures it with 2 hands. And he will not score. This game is over.
Grabbing the face mask. We see it almost once a week, and here it happens again.
Well, a lot of times these defenders, I'll give them a little slack because they're running so fast. They're trying to tackle some tremendous athletes in open space, and sometimes accidentally you're going to grab the face mask.
The 49ers line up for the field goal try. If the kick goes through, this one will, in all likelihood, be headed to overtime. And That's good. We are going to overtime. Steven Hauschka ready for the kickoff.
He's got a chance to return this one.
Ball is out. Tackles made.
That returner, when he goes to the sideline, I promise you, that special teams coach is going to rip him a new one. Hold on to the football. Lucky to get it back after that fumble.
The 49ers stepping back onto the field to get this next drive underway. Their previous possession was a field goal.
Yeah, I think they feel good about that field goal. They made some good plays, and they got down there, and they moved the football, and they got in position where they could kick the field goal. Now you take the knowledge that you gained from that last drive, use it, and try to go down there now and score a touchdown.
They've got to be wondering, though, can they finish off a drive today? The 49ers come out in the pistol. First down at the 20. They give it to him on the counter. It's a touchdown beyond belief.
Well, when your offense goes out there and scores a touchdown to put you ahead, it's got to give a big lift to the defense. They got to get excited and go out there and hold that lead.
So for Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nance saying so long for now.